Greetings and welcome to another edition of Practical Assertion. We appreciate you for taking the time to consider another very practical perspective as we try to help everyone enjoy life in its abundance. Have you ever encountered someone who, for no apparent reason, just goes off on you? Or maybe you've come across an individual who goes from calm to controversy in a matter of seconds. Without a doubt, I'm sure that encounter left you saying to yourself, "What the what?" Or maybe you're that person. You go off on your children, your spouse, or friends before you even realize it. Is it just me, or do people seem to be overly angry these days? It seems to me that it doesn't matter what time of day it is, people are ready to bite your head off. The other morning while driving, this lady cut in front of me, and I kindly pulled up on the side of her to wish her good morning. And it was real clear that she was already in the throes of a very bad day. She commenced to spew her poison all over the place, and I asked my beautiful wife what could have made her so angry so early in the morning. It was clear to me that her panties were in a big wad. I'm reminded of a line that I heard Cat Williams say, and I can't say it like him, but in one of his sketches, he asked the question, "You angry at breakfast? You gang-banging on bacon?" That is why I've entitled this segment, "Don't Get Your Panties in a Wad." Here's the problem with getting that angry. First, your blood pressure is more than likely through the roof. Secondly, you cannot be thinking clearly in that state of mind, and so you are more likely to make poor decisions. Thirdly, and this is the focus of this practical assertion, and that is, when your panties are in a wad, you are the only one uncomfortable. I can guarantee you after my encounter with that lady that morning, I was good, but she, on the other hand, I know that she carried that anger with her for the rest of the morning at a minimum, and more than likely for the rest of the day. I don't know what she experienced before leaving the house, but her panties were already in a wad when she got in her car. No wonder she was angry with me. Have you ever tried driving while your panties are wadded up? Look, anger is a natural emotion. You will get angry. But when you let anger overtake you, you will lose control, or to put it more accurately, you have lost control. And again, when you reach this point, you're the only one uncomfortable. So what was the real issue with this woman that morning? Only she can tell what set her off that morning. But there are some possibilities that I'd like to offer up based on my regular counseling interactions that I'd like to discuss. One possibility is that she is more than likely harboring some unresolved anger in other areas in her life. Barring some deep mental instability, it is rare to be so angry that early in the morning. I would guess that she is struggling in her relationship at home, on the job, with the in-laws, or with her family. She is probably feeling disrespected, unloved, or downright put down. Remember, she cut me off. When we feel these sentiments, but are uncomfortable addressing them, we suppress them. This causes resentment to build up, and so we are filled with anger. We are angry with the one who disrespected us, and we unknowingly even get angry with ourselves for once again putting up with the treatment. Why would one feel uncomfortable addressing the issue, you ask? For some, and especially with our loved ones, we are afraid that if we address the situation, that could cause problems in the relationship. Newsflash, if expressing your feelings to your loved one will cause a problem, you've already got problems. If the individual is feeling disrespected on the job, they may be uncomfortable expressing their sentiment for fear of losing their job. Given the state of our economy and the difficulty finding another job, this could also contribute to a failure to express their feelings. Add to that the possibility of low self-esteem, and this could also cause the individual to believe that they could not find another job. Regarding issues with the in-laws, if we feel that our spouse would side with their family members rather than deal with them, the anger flares up. We've all heard that blood is thicker than mud, so the situation can be especially difficult. God forbid the in-law is staying with them. Ouch. Whether with our loved ones, on the job, or with the in-laws, this anger is increased when in fact we have addressed the issues, but the other party fails to apologize, and even worse, fails to change their behavior. The resentment builds and builds. Do you remember when you were a child playing with water balloons? Remember when you would fill some and tie them up and then get another one and begin to fill it? All of a sudden it would burst before you could take it off the faucet and tie it up? How could this happen? The other ones didn't burst, you say. Well, the bottom line is, the one that burst reached its capacity. Why bring this up, you ask? It is my suspicion that the lady that spewed her poison at me after she cut me off has surpassed her capacity. Until she gets help with her unresolved anger, she will continue to blow up at anyone who crosses her. It's easier for some to take their anger out on strangers or others rather than confront the true culprit. This passive aggression is dangerous and needs to be addressed. Remember this thought: when your panties are in a wad, you are the only one who is uncomfortable. Also, when you fail to address the issue with the culprit, that individual is in control of your emotions. Well, what about you? How are you doing? Are you that lady that cut me off that morning? Do you need some help with your unresolved anger? Did any of this discussion describe you? Do you have issues with your spouse, other loved ones, in-laws, supervisors, or others? Perhaps you know someone whose panties are in a wad. If so, pass this video on to them. Either way, let me know what you think. Please go out to our website at www.asert-usa.com/blog and leave your comments there. Like us and comment on Facebook. Share this video with everyone you know, and we'll look forward to seeing you again next week for another edition of Practical Assertion. Take care, and if you need to, take a chill pill. To the lady that cut me off and cut me up, I'm praying that you will get help. Take care. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.